Hey guys, this is The Bit, and this is the finale of Crash Team Racing. So in this episode, part 11, we're going to do the last Gem Cup, which is purple, and then after this we will do the two final relic races, being Slide Coliseum and Turbo Track, and then after all that we will race the final boss of the game. So the interesting thing about the Purple Gem Cup is that we race all the bosses on each of their tracks. Fortunately for us, they don't have unlimited supplies of items anymore, so it's closer to an actual race. But it's just cool to be able to race them all at once like this. So we messed up a little bit at the end, but we were still able to take the win on that one. It's funny that Ripperoo didn't place well on his own track. We'll see if Papu Papu does him one better on this one. And that will be the last of Papu's Pyramid. He did better on his track than Ripperoo did on his. The standings are 18-9, 7-3-1. Thankfully, we will never have to see this track again after this. And that is the end of this track. Funnily enough, Komodo Joe actually placed the lowest here. Alright, and lastly we've got Hot Air Skyway. Pinstripe has been performing pretty poorly this entire cup. Maybe he'll pick it up now that he's on his home track. And that will be it for the Purple Gem Cup. We'll see which boss is the best based on their score. So it would seem that we have a tie between Ripperoo and Papu Papu, which is funny because they're the first two bosses, and you would think that they would get better the later you go into the game. Alright, now that we've finished all of the gem cups, we just have these two relic races to do left. This first one will be the turbo track. And the turbo track is interesting because all of the speed panels are super boost panels. So I think I'll show the whole race for this track because I think it's really fun. So I was doing a technique, I'm not sure what it's called, but if you hold the brake and then you turn diagonally downwards and towards the direction you want to go, while jumping, you'll do a very sharp turn, and that makes some turns a lot easier, specifically on this track. As you can see there, I was able to do those turns much quicker than if I had to brake and do the turn at normal speed. So even though I did very poorly with crate collection, I still got platinum just because of how fast you can go on this track. Our final relic race of the game will be here in Slide Coliseum. Because this is a new track, I'll show the first lap, and then after that I will just fast forward. So I missed one box, but just like Tiny Arena, this track is very very generous with its Platinum Relic award range. Alright guys, just up this hill is the final boss's challenge. This is Nitrous Oxide's challenge, and it will take place on Oxide Station. Something you should know about Oxide is that, well, he's a little bit of a cheater, as you'll see in just a moment here. Yeah, he starts at 3 rather than on green. So, yeah. This boss race, the thing that makes it interesting is that he has a ton of different items that he throws at you. And it's actually a pretty hard boss race for a casual player. I remember when I was little, this boss race took me a lot of tries to complete. But now that I know about this skip right at this portion here, this has become the easiest boss race in the game, because all you have to do is you only even have to do that once and you basically just win for free. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be a jerk and I'm gonna do that all 3 times just to show him that I really am way faster than he is. I am going to show this full track because it is a boss race, but keep in mind that it will be pretty similar to the other times you've seen this course, where all we really need to do is do that skip in the middle, and we basically just win after that. That time I decided to just take the scenic route because I got a super boost panel from that small pad before the tunnel, and I just wanted to ride that out because those are always fun. He says, "You're no match for me," and yet I'm a full lap ahead of him. Or I guess it would be about a half of a lap rather than a full lap, because I haven't lapped him yet. I haven't passed him again. Yeah, unfortunately I was not able to show off all of the items that he can use, but thankfully I won't have to deal with them, because if you're behind Oxide, it's really hard to get in front of him. If you're behind him, he is the most oppressive boss in the game. But as I've said, if you're in front of him, he's definitely the easiest. And that will pretty much wrap up this boss race. Yeah, not a lot to say. He's a cool boss. I like his big snow tube car. I think it's funny looking. But yeah, that is Nitrous Oxide's challenge, as well as 100% in Crash Team Racing. Alright, so I've skipped the cutscene and the credits because I don't want to show either of those, because that will make the video very long. But I'm just going to check this save screen and show you guys that I have 100%. Actually, I have 101% somehow. It must have to do with getting platinum relics. So I guess I lied. We were doing a 101% playthrough all along. But yeah, that'll wrap up Crash Team Racing. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Next we'll be doing Crash Bash. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed this series. Leave me any feedback you have in the comments, and I will see you all next time.